Hey Pisces, let's go ahead and do your reading. So somebody's got an air sign on their mind, I believe. So we have, or could have that in their chart, but we have strong Libran energy here. We've got the Empress. You guys probably know what that is. That's divine feminine. It's all about creation and nurturing and self-love. She's the Queen of Queens, you know. We have Judgment. So a judgment call, big decision. This often just depicts reconciliation or second chances. And we have King of Swords. But what I don't like about that King of Swords is the sword is down, which to me, you know, could indicate inactivity. This is just pre-shuffle. We're just doing pre-shuffle. I feel like we've got a lot of in and out energy, and it could be mental. It could be you going back and forth. And I'll tell you, if you're going back and it's so hard to say. Like it's not black and white, but typically, if you're struggling with should I, shouldn't I in the beginning of a relationship, that's not a good sign. We've got a lot of mental anguish here. But, you know, the back and forth, maybe that isn't new. So we'll see. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing a huge giveaway. All you have to do is leave comments and be a subscriber, of course. I'm giving away a ton of crystal bracelets, just a ton of them. That's not even all of them. I'm giving away a $100 gift card and my wind chimes and one of these candles that you guys always love. So anyway, lots of prizes. Just leave comments, lots of comments. The more the better, the more it will boost the channel. Yeah, strong second chance energy here. But I have to wonder if it's not with someone new. So anyway, let's see what's going on. Your energy. Yeah, looking for stability. This may be getting a handle on your finances also. I like that. High Priestess. Kind of an inner knowing. The High Priestess also, I want to say, the High Priestess is somebody that doesn't, she doesn't have to say what she knows. She has abilities. She knows things. Let me see if I can get this to focus a little better. Come on. There we go. Thank you. So the High Priestess knows things. She's, you know, maybe, Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to expand on that. But some of you guys may be psychic or dealing with some strong intuitions. This also is about, you know, needing to learn to trust that intuition. Why I'm not happy with this lighting. Let's see. Okay. Your person, Knight of Wands. Romeo, player maybe. Shouldn't have jumped the gun to say that. So that's passion. Somebody that comes in really passionate. You know, for some of you, I'm feeling like you may know that there's somebody better, or somebody might be coming in quickly. But there's an intuition about something. So let's see. Queen of Cups. How this person views you. Somebody who's very giving with love. Queen of Cups. Somebody who's, you know, emotional, but just very loving, nurturing. Oh gosh, you guys have something strong going on here. Okay, so how they view the situation. Looks like they're kind of obsessed with you. Maybe they're pretending they're not. We've got Capricorn energy there with that Devil card. Their next steps, looks like they're holding back. The Strength card, self-control. What you cannot see behind the scenes is the Page of Cups. Communication coming, it looks like. Tarot's advice, do it on your own. Be okay on your own. Be independent of them, not needing them. Maybe focusing on your pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about independence. And outcome is the Tower card. Okay, so either a major upheaval or some major event that's going to happen that's going to shake things up or cause things to break down to create change. Sometimes we have to let things crumble before that change comes in, right? Wow, recent past, Two of Cups. And communication. Page of Swords, upcoming. We're we're just expanding on the upcoming. Okay, what's looks like there's some spying going on. Definitely we have a return. We have something fast and passionate happening here. I want to see. Let's clarify some of this. Tell me about the High Priestess. Whoa. I think Pisces, I think you know deep down somebody's obsessed with you, even though they're holding back and not wanting to be. They're hurting. Let's find out more. Okay, I keep getting apology is needed. An apology is needed. I've gotten it multiple times and didn't say it. Let's see. Tell me about this Two of Cups communication in the past. Two of Cups is two people who give. Two people who express it. You know, you may have been with someone who had a hard time expressing. Somebody that wasn't as communicative as you. Is that a not or an is? Let's see. Oh, thank you. Wow. Wow. Did y'all see that fly out? So Judgment card again. The Judgment is it's a judgment call. Interesting. Tell me more about that Judgment card. Oops. Wow. You know what I think? I think somebody's going to have to stop with the, you know, half-assing it. And I also feel like there's a lot of emotion here, but it's kind of like not wanting to be expressed. And you guys may just be mismatched in that area. But, I mean, there's a strong affection and a view of the past. Tell me about this Tower. Somebody might have to let go of a past hurt. I mean, who doesn't though, right? We've got, okay, this card will not leave me alone. Conflict. Okay, so I think somebody is holding on to a grudge is what this looks like. And they're going to have to let that go because it's going to continue to cause conflict. So if you need to let go of someone or something that they did, if the apology is there, once the apology is there, I think that there needs to be just a decision to stop dwelling on it, you know. Yeah, there's a conflict, wow. Okay, now that didn't fly out by itself. I think I caused that, but still, did y'all see that? That was crazy. Yeah, truth and clarity. Oh, okay, I think a lot of the problem is something has not been cleared up. Communication needs to happen. But somebody wants to come back and go, you know, try things again. But because whatever the problem is isn't getting resolved, I feel like there's a repeat of the past, and you're going to have to lay it out and say, look, I want this to work out, but I really, you know, we're going to have to talk through it. And remember, I always tell you guys this, remember not to be afraid to lose someone. You're always in your most powerful place when you are going to be okay without needing that person. I know it's a huge want that we all have for that fairy tale of, you know, I need you, you need me. It's just not realistic. We're better off when somebody complements our life, but they don't make our entire life. We make our life ourselves, you know. There's so much passion, though. And maybe that passion is easy to fall back into, and there's so much passion here that maybe it's easy to overlook the problems and just want to get past, ignore them or sweep them under the rug or whatever. Because you want that passion back. It's like it feeds something. You know, it feeds like a need. And maybe in them too. Tell me more. Hierophant. Truth, ethics. Maybe there's a need for a balance between the passion you feel. Could be counseling or somebody mentoring someone. This is kind of all over the place. Let's see. Time to heal. I just feel like something's getting swept under the rug. And I don't know why I just felt that real strong with this card, Ten of Wands. Because something's not being addressed or solved or worked through. It's that negative energy from it is just perpetuating. It's burdensome. So we might have to pull another deck here. Tell me more about the future for Pisces or advice. Don't lose your passion. Okay, there's a need to balance. Oh my gosh, right when I said balance, did y'all see that? There is a need to balance the passion with the stability. You can't keep jumping into passion maybe it's with someone new, like believing in something before it has time to develop. Justice and Empress. Strong Libran energy here. But that's balancing things out. This is, knowing your value and maybe not giving yourself to someone so fast. It's kind of funny because in every other, it's counterintuitive in love, because in work and health, like if we want to be in great shape, we have to work really hard, right? We work hard, we take action towards that. In our career or work or finance, we work hard, we take action towards that. But it's in the beginning, in certain relationships, and I'm not saying don't give, but when you're in the beginning of it, it's like the harder you try, it has the reverse effect. There's a need. Wow. There's a need to let somebody come to you, I think, and not need it. Something like that. Let me grab an oracle, see if we can get something, some advice from you guys. Oh goodness. Yeah, strong energy of the Empress, like needing to know your value and not questioning your value. And I think also Pisces, I think it's about not giving. There's a strong connection, a very deep attraction here, but there might be a tendency for you to give yourself too fast or too easily, or not let the person give into the passion. And when we do that, yeah, it feels good in the moment, but long term, it doesn't develop. It doesn't develop the stability. Look at that, another tower. So chop wood. Why does that feel like Libra? We also have some strong Sagittarius energy here. 42 and 46, chop wood. Let me see what chop wood is about. Looks like a broom there, doesn't it? It's about work. Maybe this is just reinforcing what I said, is sometimes putting in too much work into something that doesn't warrant or hasn't earned that, input or effort from you, just results in a tower. Maybe you're going through this over and over, and that's a lesson you need to learn, is to stop investing in something that hasn't earned your investment. Do you guys see the face? There's a face in every one of these cards. This one, it's right here. And this one, it's here. Let me see what chop wood means, because I think it's about work, which it would go with exactly what we're saying. 158. Oh, being grounded in humility. That's interesting. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. Let's look at the relationship part. It says nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, exactly what we're saying, working hard for something and passion. Okay, so let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That's perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simply just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. So there you go. It's about putting the work into, you might have to, this might be counterintuitive, and it may be something you have to actually make effort into doing or put effort into doing. But what you're supposed to be doing at some point, or looks like right now, is nothing. Stop trying so hard, because there is a ton of passion. I think putting in too much effort is your message. And that's what I think. Let me see if I can get another one. Too much effort too soon. Co-create. So this is all about spirit co-creating with you. Tons of fours. Do you guys see this? 444. So lots of fours going on here. Co-create. That's about doing your equal part. You don't want to do more. You can trust that spirit's going to have your back. My light just came on. That was weird. Did y'all see that? My lamp just came on by itself. I don't know if you guys could see the light change, but I have a lamp over here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, observer, there's another 4. To be fair, there's a Libra. Also owls. I'm getting strong owls for you guys, so keep your eye out for owls. Owls might be relevant somehow to someone. Maybe you collect them or just love them. Interesting. Anyway, lots of passion here. I think there's a need to just let things be. Just let things be. Be comfortable in the silence, and not trying too hard. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I do feel like I'm missing something. Let's see if I get another one. That light threw me off. I also was seeing yin yang card, which is again about balance. Maybe you have to realize that not everybody's there. They may not be in your place, in the same place as you. New life. There's the owl again. Truth be told, Libra again. Another 4. I love this card. Look how gorgeous. It's like opening. You see all the hearts and the love flowing out from him. And then there's like a false mask. Oh, that's deep. Let's read it. What a beautiful card. Page 53. Hold on. Honesty. Accepting things at face value. Coming out of denial. The willingness to be transparent. Clarity of communication. That's like everything we said. We talked about communication maybe needed to clarify things, but also not forcing things. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. Wow. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that keep you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. This is about being true to yourself. If something's bothering you, you say it but you say it in a calm way without expecting them to handle things the way you would. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open communication. Isn't that crazy? Because look, whoops, I almost dropped a crystal. Engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. So don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. Listen. Key. And always remember, do not expect others to handle things the way you would. So a big, strong attraction, lots of passion, and I think there's a cycle of letting the passion get you back into the same place, but communication is lacking here, and I think that's going to help out a lot. You got a lot of coming back, a lot of reconciliation energy. So this person is very passionate about you, but they may think, somebody's holding back communication, and that needs to be balanced out with the passion. All right, because it takes both, right? All right, Pisces, love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, Pisces.